It was the final Smackdown before WrestleMania, so with that in mind, who out of our competitors would go through to the biggest wrestling event of the year riding a high or would be left ringside wondering how the event will go? The first match opened quickly with the phenomenal AJ Styles preparing for his match against Chris Jericho by battling Heath Slater of the Social Outcasts. After some awful puns from the self-proclaimed fournomenal group, the match got underway. After a brief weak position not helped by some foul play by the Social Outcasts, Slater took an early strong position by keeping the high-flying Styles grounded. After a brief slip-up by Slater, Styles takes a strong position beating Slater to the ground, and after the Social Outcasts attempt to interfere and are beaten back by Styles, he performs a high-flying maneuver and gains the win. The next match would see Jey Uso accompanied by Jimmy Uso vs Steven Dudley, who is with Bubba Ray. It's an appetizer of their tag team match that's to come. Uso quickly took a strong position taking the fight ringside, but this allowed Devon to reverse a move and attempt to capitalize on this. This led to some back and forth, with Devon gaining a bit of momentum but losing it with a missed flying headbutt and Jey gaining it with a Samoan drop. Jey got Devon on the turnbuckle ready to finish him off. Jimmy Uso removed Bubba from nearby, allowing Jey to finish the match, but Devon had other ideas, beating Jey back and performing his tribute move, the RDS. The pin count seemed a little bit quick to me, but nonetheless Devon takes the win, allowing them to go into their match at WrestleMania riding a high note, having already won the psychological side of it. Next up was the main event, Dean Ambrose vs Eric Rowan. Dean seemed to be preparing for his match against Brock Lesnar by going against someone else who was much bigger than him. It started slowly with Ambrose absorbing the punishment dealt out by Rowan. A smooth reversal led to Rowan being thrown from the ring, but he swiftly recovered and quickly regained his footing. Following on from Ambrose and his brief spurt of energy, it leads to Rowan throwing him around the ring trying to gain a pin over Ambrose, but with Ambrose just soaking up the hits and still surviving even after a big boot to the face. The match equals out with Ambrose returning just as many blows as he receives. After two failed pin attempts in quick succession, Ambrose recovers his composure, gets in a swift clothesline and follows it up with a messy yet effective DDT on the still groggy Rowan, giving Ambrose the win. It will be interesting to see how Ambrose copes with the brutality of Lesnar, considering how he was thrown around the ring by Rowan. It will certainly be a show for the ages, with them battling it out in a no-holds-barred match at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 32.